Hi everyone, my name's Jamie Evans and I'm the Technical Director at Pragmatic Solutions. We are a Microsoft Dynamics 365 partner specializing in designing and developing bespoke CRM systems and custom databases, with all of our solutions leveraging Dynamics 365 and the Power Platform. In this video, I will show you how Dynamics 365 seamlessly integrates into another Microsoft product called Microsoft Teams. The business scenario I'll run through to show and highlight some of the main features of the integration is for a fictitious company who fit out supply equipment for offices and other commercial properties, for example. I'll show you how their sales teams can easily engage, collaborate, and share information with other departments such as design and engineering. Okay, so we'll start the demo now and we'll start out in Dynamics 365. And we're on the opportunity list page and we have a view for open commercial opportunities. I'll click into one of the opportunities where we get some extra information about who the customer and the contact is, some notes, and also estimated close date on here. And it's at this point where the salesperson wants to integrate with teams and start collaborating with other members and other departments in the organization. But before I show you how to establish that connection, I'll just switch over to Teams where we can see that we have an already established team called Live Opportunities where sales, design, and engineering team members all have access to. And currently there are four channels in here for collaboration. And when we establish the integration in a second, it will create an extra channel in here. Okay, so I'm going to switch back to Dynamics 365 and we're going to start the connection. So in the top ribbon, we have this collaborate button. We click on collaborate. We then click get started. And then what's going to happen is going to retrieve the teams that I have access to as a user. Now, if I had the access, I could create a new team, but for this example, we're going to use the current team I've just showed you called Live Opportunities. So I click on Live Opportunities and click Next, and then the channels that are currently there appear in the list. I could choose a current channel, but for this demo, I want to create a new channel. So I click on the Create New Channel button, and then we're going to start to give it a name. So I'll just call this one Retail Unit Fit Out, for example. Okay, and I'm going to click the Next button, and then I'm going to click the Finish button here. And at this point, it's going to start to establish the connection with Teams and create the new channel. And once it's done that, it'll start to pop up a window where it says Open Microsoft Teams. So if I click on this button, it then takes me through to Microsoft Teams, where a new channel has appeared. So we now have the Retail Unit Fit Out. And what you'll get here is the first thing you'll see is there's a new tab on the channel called Retail Unit Fit Out. So if I click on that tab, it's then the embedded Dynamics 365 record in Microsoft Teams. So this is the opportunity that we've been working on. And this we can work with this record like we were in Microsoft Dynamics 365. So I could add a new activity to the timeline. I could change some of the information. And some of the features of the integration are around document. So it synchronizes the document libraries between the already established SharePoint integration within Dynamics and then the files that are in the channel itself. So for example, if I was to go and create a new folder in here, for example, and put just a folder and call it floor plans, and then click save, that folder gets created through the interface in Dynamics 365, but it's then synchronized to the files in the Teams channel as well. So we'll then see the folder there. So people can upload documents in either place, and they're synchronized between the two document libraries. So we switch back to the Dynamics 365 tab, and I'll show you some of the other features. So I'll just let that load. So we have the record here. Now, one of the really good features of this this integration is the chat on this particular window. So if I click in the top right hand corner, if I click the chat option, it then starts to bring up an option where I can start to chat to people within other departments. So, for example, if I wanted to start bring in the design team, I could put to Daniel Unsworth from the design team saying, "Hi, please take a look at the at this opportunity and let me know your thoughts, for example. So I could chat with Daniel, and he would then get notified of that particular one, and he can chat and reply. So we have the access, we have the record there in front of us, but then we can start chatting to collaborate about it. So it really drives that value around there, around the collaborate on that particular opportunity. I could also loop in other members of the team, the sales team, or other teams within the organization that have access to the live opportunities team. I could also upload an attachment here, or I could start a call with those people in the team as well. And then we also have at the top, we have the button here where I can jump straight through to the Dynamics record. So if I click on the go to website here, we then get taken through to the record itself. So it's just a quick way to jump between the two applications, and I can start working with Dynamics 365 here. If I switch back to Teams and just collapse that particular option there. We then have the other tabs at the top that get established. So the default tab is posts. So any activity on the tabs can get posted out, and this is the overall conversation thread of all the things that are going on within that particular channel. I've already showed you the files, and then we also have this plus button here where we can start to add other tabs. Now, some useful ones that we use internally quite often is the OneNote, where there might be some kind of like long notes around the meetings, face-to-face meetings that you want everyone to be able to see. But the other one I want to show you is Dynamics 365. So we've shown the integration coming from Dynamics into Teams, but there's also an option here to actually do it the other way around, where we could link to a particular record, or it might be a particular view of records from from the entities within Dynamics. So if we were to select opportunities, we'd then be able to choose the views in there. So they're just some of the other options that are available, but obviously the main integration is being able to work with Dynamics. The documents are synchronized with the different directories, and then being able to chat with team members and other departments around that particular opportunity while working with this document here. I hope that's been beneficial for you and you've got a good insight in how that integration works. And yeah, thank you for your time.